friends, subscribers around the world. Look at you, man. Put some petrol in this thing. Oh, my trusty Husky. Still haven't heard from Gregor. That concerns me. Another boat thing, man. I've talked about it before. Many times. I actually got some of you, I think, that are going to start using it, but using vegetable oil for your bar oil. And this is canola oil, but using vegetable oil for your bar oil, man. I've said a zillion times, you wouldn't believe how many gallons are strung out through the finish, man. Whoops. I've been using vegetable oil, canola oil in this saw since it was brand new, man. And you know, one of the ways to check your saw is rev it up, you know, and put it up close to something and see, make sure it's all throwing good, and it is. That's what I'm doing out here this morning. You can really see all the timber. I got a bunch of lengths. Some I'm sawing up, man. If you've seen me check with the knife, that's how I check, man. If there's any, you know, if it's decaying or break it down, basically. You know, and if the knife tip goes in, you know, man, even a quarter, half inch, just real easy, then I don't want to use it for building. You know, I want it, man, where I just do it and just the tips barely sticks in it. So, or in front of you, you can't see it, but in front of you, I'm putting together the building poles and stuff that I might need for projects that I have to do. One is building a lodgepole bench or lodgepole sink basin. So I'm gonna build it out of lodge poles. But I'm going through here because, man, dude, with running 2 wood stoves, man, we are going through some. I've already went through over a quart of wood, and winter isn't even here yet. So sawing this up, I still have all that to split, and I have another cord sitting out at Tim and Katie's too. I got to get over here, but don't want to run short on wood, man, especially when that's your only heat. But heating, keeping the cook, you know, because now we've moved all the canned foods over into the cook shack, and before I didn't, you know, it didn't concern me much, man. I'd drain the water every day in the evening and stuff to make sure that the water heater didn't freeze or anything like that, but now we're keeping it, you know, above freezing anyway. Other than that one night when the fire went out, I've kept it around 50 degrees is what it is in the morning. Had a lot of comments on yesterday's video, man. I'm going to try not to go too crazy on this one. I only had one idiot, so that was good. I got rid of him. But other than that, man, everybody's in agreement, dude. You know, we have no idea what's coming. I did spend a lot of time reading on this, you know, which there's not a ton of information about it yet, but this new variant that's coming, and dude, they don't know shit about it, man. So, but the, you know, powers that be are trying to make it into, dude, they want it to be a big deal. They want to shut us down, you know, they're, it's so hard not to talk about this shit these days, man. You know, then not only, I'm just going to stop, I was reading a lot on this, what is it, jeez, now I forgot the snatch and grab, or break and grab, or snatch and grab, or whatever the heck's going on in California, dude. That frickin' state, man, holy crap. And now that weirdo frickin' governor or whatever is now trying to renege on that after letting all those felons out and all this, dude, what is going on in this crazy ass world? But I did listen to a podcast thing about that. Then I try to keep up, man. Then I share it with you if it's something that I just can't hold in, you know. I don't watch, like I said, I don't, well, I can't say I don't watch. I watch segments of different news things on YouTube, man. I don't watch, you know, up here, man, I only get, and then I'm getting rid of Hulu, so I won't be able to get crap. But, freaking Hulu's raising their damn prices again. And I watch most of my crap on YouTube and Netflix anyway, so. Because really, you know, movies on, then, you know, watching, which I need to turn in, tune into more shows on there. I don't even know where I was going, dude. Anyway, all this stuff, what I'm doing. And then the other stuff that's not for building, I'm sawing up into logs and throwing over here. I need to get this cleared out. I need to get, you can see my canoe and stuff sitting there, man. I need to get, I pulled the chairs. I don't know if I showed any of that. Got to get my table right now. My glass top table's laying where snow will blow that thing out. Just loving the weather, dude. It's supposed to be 52 degrees. Sun's out. Still frosty and cold out here right now, but I'm going to get after. I got to get me some coffee. So Carly got me this tractor. This one's an LT 2000. And she got it thinking, you know, because I can use the parts. Actually, the deck, the mowing deck that is on my other tractor that's under the blue tarp that I've showed, the lawn tractor. The mowing deck from this one is actually on that one. And she's never really tried to start it. The battery probably froze, but I'm going to go ahead and run a charger out here. Charge that battery. Like I said, it's been as cold as it's been. It's been freezing temps. More than likely the battery is shot. So then, just to see if it'll crank over or start, I might pull the battery out of the other one. Because, man, if I can get this one to fire up and run, then I'll leave the mowing deck on that one and put the snow blade on this one. That's the plan, man. I got all kinds of plans, dude. Especially when the sun's out and it's halfway nice out here. I could go through. I should. One of those I'd love to sit down and go through and answer questions on that get sent to me. But Ryan P had asked, would it be possible if you could do shit hits the fan items to collect or put together? I actually did a video. Jeez, man. Probably well over a month ago, and if I remember, I'll try to put the link in here. And then I was looking around when I was in there, man, because I had, you know, I'd wrote down a list of the, you know, the main things. And really, to break it down for, you know, survival and shit hits the fan. You know, dude, we've been. You know, I wouldn't, preppers, you know, I've told this story a zillion times, you know, that, somebody asked Miss Kitty one time, said, so you guys are like preppers and stuff. And Miss Kitty's all, oh no, I don't consider us preppers, you know, we're not, fanatical or nothing. He's all, look at your lifestyle. She's all, So, you know, yeah, we're definitely, man, but we've been preppers our whole life, you know, that's, you know, never had a bunch of money or nothing like that, and it's been, you know, survival from forever, you know, and you'd stock us stuff up, and then we've always, you know, just like with my kids, and raising them, you know, the way we did, man, they grew up, portion of their life traveling around the motorhome, doing antique shows and flea markets, you know, and that was survival, man. We'd have that, man, well, we broke down one time in the National Forest for 5 weeks, and, you know, ended up catching crawfish and fish and stuff like that, you know, to supplement. But dude, we also had canned foods up the yin yang, man, corned beef, you know, different kinds of beefs and tuna and all that kind of stuff. We'd buy 50-pound sacks of flour and 50-pound sacks of oatmeal. And dude, I'll tell you something, man, I haven't ever tried since we were broke down that 5 weeks, is Miss Kitty made this hash stuff, and she did corned beef and oatmeal. I reckon it probably tastes like crap now, but I don't know. Man, I remember that, dude, it was like gourmet, man. It was so dang good. And then, of course, with our mushrooms, we'd always, you know, have mushrooms and stuff like that to add. You can look back, man, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. You can look back and see how we ended up, man. 5 weeks. 5 weeks broke down in the National Forest, man. It was a tough life. Kind of did it when we went back, because we were up above Baker, no, it wasn't Baker, Bend, Oregon. We were up above there, dude, and after 5 weeks, man, not seeing another, you know, other than our tribe, not seeing another living soul. When we came out, man, dude, it was like, like shell shock. I get that feeling sometimes when I come out of here, when I don't come out of here for days, but dude, that time, man, that was like, ooh, man, it was a little crazy. Oh, dude, I want to thank Ken and Miss Tessie for hitting the tip jar. Appreciate it, man. You guys so much. Absolutely love Miss Tessie. You can check out Homestead Tessie, or yeah, it's Homestead Tessie. I haven't watched for a while, man. That's with everything going on in the last. It's Homestead Tessie. Homestead Tessie. I know it is. We'll check. Just make sure. Homestead Tessie. You got to check her out. They're great, man. Great couple. One of my that I watch regular, just not lately, man. Since all this crap, you know, for the last 2 years, man. There's not too much, you know, man. My spare time these days, I'm reading on whatever crap they're throwing at us now, and so not a lot of enjoyment videos. You know, watch some of the prepper video, or not prep, yeah, I guess prepper videos and stuff like that. Did I go off? Squirrel! Because I was talking about stuff to stock up, dude. Just how my mind works. I got so much, man. I'm actually thinking, dude, get off your butt, get over there and get that wood cut up. Then it's got a breeze coming in. It's kind of chilly right there. As far as, oh, that's what I went, because I started going to the motorhome. See, that's what happens, man. One thing leads to a story, dude. That's how this works. But, so being prepared, we've always been prepared, you know, or that's just the way that we are, man. And my kids, one of the things with my kids, man, is something that I've drilled into their heads forever, is always have a camp trailer. A camp trailer, a motorhome, or a camper. Always keep a camp trailer. Always. Every one of my kids has a camp trailer. You know, Kevin's out here, but dude, that way you always have a roof over your head. No matter what happens, you have a roof over your head. You know, a little bit harder roof than my wall tick, you know, so that's something I've always drilled. That's kind of a prepper thing, man, is always have, because you can pull that thing out in the, you know, public lands, you can park it at somebody's place, whatever, man, is always keep a trailer. That's one of my biggest prepping things of all that I've drilled into the kids. And then always keeping, you know, at least, man, at least a month's supply worth of food and stuff. You know, we're more for the year, you know, a year's worth and stuff. That's kind of we keep enough that we could, you know, and that's feeding our kids and stuff too. We got one youngest daughter that I just go to mom and dad. So you got to prepare for them too. So, man, basically, man, is stock up the main things is stock up on water. Got to have water to live, or a water source. Water, you know, and then just stock up foods, man. That's, you know, there's lots of, I mean, we can go into candles, we can go into, you know, fuels and all that stuff, you know, and ammunition and guns. You got to have, you know, you got to have a firearm, whether it's to go, you know, for me, man, I can go out here and get quail, ducks, geese, deer, you know, man, even eat a fox or a rabbit or, you know, whatever I got to eat to survive. So you got to have, and the number one for me, you know, and protection, you know, because who the hell knows what's going on in this crazy world. But the number 1 and 2 guns that you should get is, everybody should have a 12 gauge and a 22. Everybody. That's the 2 top guns, man. I don't care. You can go out, and I've talked about going out and doing it sometime, just going out and one of these junkyards I go to and dig through, man, because you will find 12 gauge shotgun shells and 22 shells under the seats and in the glove box. You go in any vehicle on my property here, and I guarantee you're gonna find some 12 gauge and some 22 shells. So that's my two things, but that's just the, oh God, Kai got you good yesterday. Stop. So that's my things. Like I said, I did a video on that a while back, so you can go back and check on that, or I'll try to, if I remember, I'll try to find the link for that. It's just like probably over a month ago, but not too long ago. That's all I got, so I get this video out, so I get back to work. So thank you again to Ken and Miss Tessie, and make sure you check out the links below. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, them propane tanks, food. And I think that's it. Here they all come. Good Lord willing. And them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.